Now hear me out. I want to get Adam Wainwright a formal debut ranked seasons video. The problem is I never know when he's going to start. So I'm making this intro for whenever I get him as a starting pitcher, and it can count as his intro. Now, make sure you hit that like button and red subscribe button because I'm going through a lot to get you guys this intro video. Trust me, I'm going to have to play 900 games in order to get him. So if you don't hit that red subscribe button, you're hurting my heart more than you're hurting your own heart. You feel me? Anyways, let's hop into a ranked seasons game. So it looks like we're facing Oral Hershiser. To be in fact, we're facing Twitch.tv drop PCI. His name is Griffinator13. Let's see what we can do against him. So he survives to see another pitch. The pitch comes, it's the changeup, and he absolutely torches it out to right field. It's going to be a solo shot for Joe Random to open up the game. So 2 quick outs. I want to throw him a little cutter outside. I heard this Wainwright has impeccable control, so we're looking to see if his control is going to be impeccable enough to actually throw a complete game, because that's what I'm hoping to see out of him. Willie Mays is going to go ahead and get a base hit here to actually get the first hit of the game for my opponent. Now it's Lou Gehrig's turn to hit. We're going to start Lou Gehrig with a little bit of an inside cutter. He's going to get under it and actually hit a pop-up to the catcher. So he did end up dropping his PCI. His name is true. He ended up being very early, or else it could have been a pitch that was smashed, or could have been smashed. And then with a cutter, we're going to get a base hit right here. A little bit outside, but we're able to go ahead and pull it past the shortstop and third baseman for a base hit. 1-0 count to Joe Morgan. We do have Cal at. I was supposed to say first base, but I was so focused on hitting that pitch, I didn't say anything at all. We're about to go home. He's safe. Thank you. Thank you. Now it's Chipper Jones' turn. Chipper Jones needs to do some damage, 100%. What is that? That's going to be a line out. That's my fault, too, because we were early there. Waino has a little bit of a cheat code swing. I know Waino can do it. I know he can do it. Instead, he hits a ground ball softly hit to the pitcher for the final out of the inning. So not exactly what we wanted to happen, but hey. All that matters is that we're beginning to hit. We're starting to wake up, which is great. Great spotted cutter. I don't know how that's not a strike, but I guess. Cutter outside. Good location. We're not going to get the ground out here as Cal Ripken Jr. is unable to make that play. He gets a single with Mike Piazza, which is fine by me. Inside fastball, we haven't really gone inside. That's not inside. That's nowhere where I actually wanted it to be. And I don't know, Rogers Hornsby, it seems that he always gets that animation every single time. Come on, Cal. You got the cannon. I believe in you. Let's go. Let's go, Cal. That's why we have him playing short. That's exactly why. Somebody who you expect us to rip with, since we absolutely rake with him. We just weren't able to take advantage. He's going to get a base hit with Oral Hershiser right back up the middle, and that's going to bring up his leadoff hitter. And an outside fastball is never a bad pitch, especially to a switch hitter, except when he hits it right into the gap. I doubt he goes home here just because of the simple fact that we do have Cal Ripken there to actually do the relay throw once again. It is. And now I think that the sinker again is probably the best pitch. Just throw it a little bit higher and day. And it was a great pitch. Threw it a little bit higher, called it a day with 27 speed. I doubt he's actually going to go home. He actually tested Tony Gwynn's arm. What in the world? I did not expect to see that. I really didn't. I did not expect to see anybody test Tony Gwynn's arm with 27 speed. That is something you just don't see every day. And now Ken Griffey Jr. hits a shot right back up the middle. Solo shot for Ken Griffey Jr. Let's see if Willie Mays can do the same. Now that messes up a hitter's timing sometimes. That changeup was high and inside. We're going to throw a fastball high and inside just to go ahead and change up the speeds. He went ahead and got a base hit. This kid is a good hitter. I can tell he's a good hitter. And then we're going to go with a cutter, but we're not throwing it for a strike. It ended up being a strike. He ended up pulling it and getting a base hit. Now we're running into some trouble. I believe that was his cleanup hitter, so his pitcher is not coming around anytime soon. Let's make sure. So yeah, it's Rogers Hornsby, and then it's his pitcher. He was very early, but he was able to just pull it once again, get a base hit. We're gonna get a fly ball from Tony Gwynn and get a fly out. That brings the second out of the inning, which is great. And if you guys hear something in the background right now, the fire alarm just went off where I live. So I'm gonna try my best to just like battle through this, because if you guys can hear sirens, oh, let's go. It actually just stopped, thankfully. We're gonna throw an outside sinker now to Duke Snyder. And you guys might have missed a complete inning worth of gameplay, and that's because the fire alarm went off in my building, and I don't know if you guys could have heard it or not. If you guys could have heard it, then clearly I cut off the audio because I don't want it basically blasting all of your ears and then hearing 900 comments talking about, dude, what was that? That was the most annoying sound ever. You shouldn't have put it inside the video, etc. You guys get what I'm saying? He's going to get a base hit here. I don't know. I really don't like this Ken Griffey Jr. at center field. I just feel like he's not a great fielder in this game in general. I don't know what it is about him, but it's just the way I feel, which is great for us. I'm not sure if he's thinking about stealing third base, but if he is, then we got him gunned. He swings a little late there, so definitely wasn't looking to hit that pitch. And we're going to go to the same location, except this time it's going to be a changeup. I didn't think that one was actually going to fall in there for a strike, but it seems like he caught a little bit too much of the plate. He's going to drive in his first run, and now the sirens are going to be going off in the background. So this is just great. So yeah, it caught a little bit too much of the strike zone. Not exactly how much of the strike zone I wanted it to catch. Seems like Waino is running into some trouble now in this inning, so we are definitely going to have to think about taking him out now that we're facing Lou Gehrig. So let's give him a mound visit real quick. His confidence shot right back up. All we need to do is get this out. We get this out and we're balling. Inside fastball to start it off. It's going to be a line out to Willie Mays for the final out of the inning. What's best about having Joe hit third being a switch hitter is we got Ken Griffey being a lefty right after. So it's like you have two great opportunities. We're just flying out. So it's like we're just getting underneath the ball the entire game, which is a little unfortunate right now because those were pitches that any other day are home runs. But, oh, snap, we didn't even get under it. We PC'd that ball up and we got good okay. So that sucks. He's throwing a splitter in the dirt first pitch every single time, and we just keep on swinging at it like fools. And he throws a second one in the dirt, but it's like so enticing right now, and I'm so anxious to hit since I only have 4 hits that I'm just swinging at everything. So I need to refocus up in terms of hitting, and it needs to happen right now. Okay, we've refocused up. Let's get on base. Let's just drive the pitch. Let's get on base. Let's do it. That's driven. That's driven by Ken Griffey Jr., his second home run of the game. A splitter that catches a little bit too much of the strike zone. In the strike zone, it's definitely crushable pitches. He's giving us hit right now. We're just not taking advantage of it. And we finally get a slider that we read correctly and we take complete advantage of. We're not going to third. We're going to second base. I don't know why it did that thing where it automatically tells the runner, hey, take third base too. But no. That's a slider, I believe. That caught a little bit too much of the strike zone too. I think we have to take out Waino. Just looking to stay alive. Drive a pitch here. Drive a pitch here. Was thinking that was going to go up the middle. Instead, it's a ground out to the shortstop, and now we're heading to the bottom of the 7th. So speed should not be a factor. It's just about how well my opponent is going to be able to locate these pitches, as well as how well am I going to be able to locate the PCI in terms of hitting them. So we're going to start with, I believe that was a changeup. Maybe it was a slider. I'm not even sure, but it was one of the two. We're going to get ourselves a double. Not going to try to stretch that into a triple just because of the simple fact that Diamond Field excellent relay throws. So it was a changeup. Next pitch, it's a slider. I read that slider well. Was looking to crush it. We're looking to crush whatever we can get here. That was a nice sinker. That was a nice sinker. It was a little bit deceptive, hard to read, I could even say, but giving us another slider, I think, was a mistake by him. We're not going to go for third base because he would be gunned by a mile. Great spotted up sinker. 100%. Wasn't even thinking about swinging at that. And then he throws me a changeup. We're going to go home. Nah, I can't. Let's go. All right. That worked out. Not exactly how I wanted it to, but it worked out. Slider outside. He's going to give us a pitch to hit with Willie Mays, and we have to crush it. Oh, my God. That was the pitch. All right. Come on. Not exactly a pitch you want to swing at. That's a change up in the dirt. Come on. He's going to give us a pitch to hit. We have to crush it. If it's an inside sinker, whatever it is, no. 2-2 count with Willie Mays. Runners on first and third. The pitch comes. It's going to be a slider that's going to drop in there for a base hit. We're sending Ken Griffey to third. No, we're not. We're sending him back to second base. 0-2 count now to Cal Ripken Jr. He needs to... I didn't swing. I did not swing. I checked. Slider changeup. That's all he has. Then he has a fastball cutter sinker. Driven 100% by Joe Morgan. Let's go. Now Chipper Jones. All Chipper Jones needs to do is the same thing. Just drive something here. That's a fastball. Great pitch. Great pitch. Great pitch again. Once you get a fastball and then you get a slider that follows it up like that, it's just very deceiving. But it's not going to deceive Chipper Jones a second time. As we get another solo shot. And now we got an even lead. We are going to be taking out our pitcher, Zach Britton. Bringing in Duke Snider. He's most likely going to bring in a lefty here. And he brings in Zach Britton. Which means we bring in either Jay Buhner, Rogers Hornsby, or Brooks Robinson. We're bringing in Rogers Hornsby. Why? Because he's the lefty killer we have. So slider and then fastball, everything. He crushes it. Other way, just a bit late. Or else he could have 100% done some damage with that. Slider is what we're looking for here. Outside fastball, too late on it. Slider, and then everything is heat. Not swinging at a slider inside my feet. He's going to have to entice us a little bit. That's a fastball, sinker actually. So we got to be a little bit earlier on that sinker, but I'm not worried about it. That's an inside slider. We're fouling it off. We're fouling off pitches. We're getting to see the pitcher a little bit more, which is great. I wish that slider would have hit me. It would have been even better, but it didn't. And then a sinker inside. We absolutely smash it. And it's going to be another solo shot. So 3 back-to-back-to-back home runs. That's how I like to do things. That's exactly how I like to do things. He's going to throw a fastball now to Tony Gwynn. We're going to get ourselves another base hit here. So now it's time to do damage. He's been the MVP so far. He gets a high changeup. He doesn't end up chasing. I think I might do a double steal. So we're going to do a hit and run here. 100%. Let's go. Oh, that was a high fastball. Not exactly what I wanted to happen, but we get the double steal. He should have shot second base. Why? Because the runner on first base always gets the late jump. Always. Slurve inside. We swung at it dumbly. 2-2 count now. And Ken Griffey Jr. absolutely crushes one. Is this going to be his third home run of the game? No, it is not. But we are sending the runner, and he should be able to score at will to actually give us a 7-run lead, I believe, right now. Inside sinker. Didn't really feel like swinging at it either. So I'm going to get a pitch to hit here. That was a nice changeup. I thought it was a sinker, so I swung a little bit earlier than I would have liked to. And then Willie Mays, he's going to hit a gapper here that's going to go ahead and drive in another run. So it really took us until the 9th inning to actually wake our bat up how we wanted our bat to be awakened. Tony Gwynn. I'm not as scared of Tony Gwynn as I should be. So we're going to throw him an inside slider. If he hits a home run here, it's well deserved. He's expecting some heaters. He's definitely expecting some heaters here. Outside fastball. He's looking to drive this the other way. And instead he pulls it, and he's going to get a base hit here. Didn't want to see him pull it and get a base hit. He's been early almost on every single pitch. We can't hold the runner, and you might be wondering why. And that's because we're up by like 7. He gets a solo shot or a 2-run dinger with Rogers Hornsby. That's all we need you to do. We're going to start it off with an outside fastball. That does not go outside at all. And he absolutely crushes that fastball right down the middle. Not surprised. Going to give Billy Wagner a mound visit. And then maybe warm up some guys. Because, I don't know. This always happens. The 9th inning is usually the scariest inning for everybody. Going to try to dot this changeup here. It's going to be outside. We haven't thrown him a fastball this entire at-bat, and we're still not going to. We're going to throw an outside slider that's going to catch this corner for the final out of the inning. So excellent, excellent debut for Adam Wainwright. Excellent game for Ken Griffey Jr. too. Facing a great opponent. Great opponent. Meaning the kid is a stud. You guys saw happen here. The kid is a stud. Trust me. Great game. Shout out to Drop PCI. And let's go ahead and finish this video off. So if you did end up enjoying today's content, make sure you hit that like button and red subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias at Bhlademyst. And have a blessed day and night. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.